This is my very first bike race video and I couldn't have picked a more epic one, the Salzkammergut Trophy 2025 Course B. It's a brutal 120 kilometers course with 3,500 meters of elevation gain, including some sections that are steeper than 20%. I made this video to remember the pain, the views, and all the lessons I learned. If you are thinking about tackling this beast, this video is for you. Did I make it strong to the finish line, or did I bonk on the last brutal climb? You will have to watch to find out. Let's go.
Yeah, the route is packed. Quite many people. One can't really go as fast as one wants. A long line of riders. So backwards you can see, but it's just as long. These roads are much better than the Hungarian ones. Still. On your left. Let's see what's on the menu. Ah, Schmalzbrot. Yeah, we were pushing on the uphill a little. It was a complete mess. People couldn't drive the wet stones, so we were just walking. So I managed to get some rest. Also visited the buffet. Very nice people. Some homemade delicacy. It was green color. 70 meters left from the first climb. It's quite silent, meditative, quite chill. I need to take care.
Turn right.
So not to go too fast. Many people are really pushing. I was doing like 240 watts normalized this climb. So I need to hold back a little. There's still 8 hours left. Wow, what a scenery. I guess the first time is over. Yay! It was quite chilled. I was doing like 240 watts, normal, even with some bike, some walking in between. That was pretty great. Nice. second climb. It's just 300 meters, half of it through. The tempo is quite chill. The weather is perfect. I managed to cool down, so digest the breakfast. So I have again a heart rate in zone 2. That's great. Let's keep on pushing. What a nice part of the forest. We are going again in a meditative state. Everyone is in his zone. Again, 240 watts. Very strong abundance. Everyone is pushing. It's great. So we are through the muddy downhill section, the very technical one. Yeah, it was not so bad. It was muddy, it was slippery. Many people got off the bike, so I couldn't go the whole way, but like 90%. Yeah, the whole trick is to go the left side. The right side with the roots is impossible. There's some downhill already done. We are now doing, yeah, theoretically downhill, but practically not. Yeah, but that's mountain biking, right?
Turn sharply left.
Oh, this is the ewige Wand. Fantastic.
Take the right fork. Take the right fork. Turn left.
The star. Very nice. No traffic jam. Woohoo! So this is the flat section after the downhill. Downhill wasn't actually 100% fun and relaxation because it's kind of bumpy. This had my first technical problem of the day. Now we have reached the bottom of the highlight of the day, the Salzberg 1000 vertical meters. Let's see how it goes.
Gehen wir Gas, gehen wir Gas! Ballast ruhig aufbauen, jawohl! Open, Hütte, Ronald!
After nearly 4 hours of riding, it's a nice surprise to have 1000 vertical meters full red on the bike computer, but at least you can collect the vertical meters quite fast. Yeah, the only thing I need to keep in mind to go slow. Again, 260 watts and just 100 meters in, but you can't really go slow here. It's 15 degrees or so, or percent. But at least it's fantastic. Just check out the nature. Thirty percent in, only 700 meters left. And Garmin said it's downhill and 16% uphill. Now, I wonder when Garmin can finally implement a climb pro that syncs to the climb. 1050 wasn't enough. Danke!
Bravo! Es schaut gut aus.
Wow, check this out. Again, the buffet. I really can't eat that much, although I'm known for eating alone. And these guys, whew, they are overdoing the feeding. 40% through. It's still pretty nice here. The sun is shining. The vertical meters are descending. Everything's perfect.
Fire.
212 meters left of the Salzberg. It's quite comfortable. There wasn't even 20% plus, so I'm still okay, but definitely feeling it. Yeah, nice point. And now descent. I think it's a perfect place to get in some calories. It was stuck like hell. A bit sad. Took several minutes on it, but approaching to the end of climb 10. This wasn't that bad, but very nice. Now 10 kilometers of going. We're trying to save some energy. I guess the last climb will be hardest. Servus. Oh, ISO, bitte. Danke. Direkt.
Ja, was?
Frische Beine, bitte.
Frische Beine? Ja, das kann ich dir nicht geben. Ja, das
Schade.
Die werden aber besser. Die werden jetzt immer besser da.
Danke sehr. Last uphill is about to start. Just 600 vertical meters, and then there's some rolling left. Woo. Halfway through the last climb, only 294, 87 meters to go. Now I'm definitely feeling it, but this is not so hard. It's 10%, so I'm just cruising at 200 watts, nothing crazy. And as I see, everyone is already fighting, using their last remaining energy. Go everyone. And 40 meters left. It's very nice nature. I can't believe it's only like 10 minutes away, the top, and then we can roll back to bed. Only 40 meters left. Let's try to finish strong. People on the side of the road puking, cramps. Yeah, pushing the bike. They are on their limits, and that's what counts. Civilization again. How nice is that? Crazy. ISO hat. ISO.
Gib ihm so weit.
Ja, ISO bitte, ISO.
Schmeiß auf den Gegenpunkt. Schmeiß auf Schultern.
Danke Leute. Ihr seid klasse.
Thomas ausgehoben eingefahren bei uns, hinter Christopher Hummer, Lukas Rüblinger und dann aus der Arschholzraum Rang 76. Jerwein Hünemann aus dem
That's the last filling station, right? I don't dare to try to Smartsburg, but sounds crazy. Ja. Oh, der Kuchen. Danke. an hour. Together with some crazy guys, and we were pushing like 250, 300 watts, and in the finish I managed to sprint them. So, wow, last 20 minutes were the highest power.
So, what are the lessons I have learned? Mainly, you have to take care of your pacing. You have to start easy, and it should be slow in the beginning. I was hearing many people grasping for air in the beginning. That's a bad sign. You have to be in zone 2 or low zone 3 if you want to survive 8 or 10 hours of racing. It should be really focused to not to search. If someone's going fast, if someone's taking over you, you don't care. You look at the power numbers and just go with your own pace that you have trained for. You have to break it into chunks. So you are not focusing on the 8-hour mark, but you are focusing to reach the next feeding station or the top of the climb. It really helps to not to get in panic and survive 8 or 10 hours of racing. Nutrition. It's very important that you are eating constantly. It should be at least 60, but rather 90 or even more grams of carbohydrates per hour. And you have to try what you can digest. As for me, I'm training with simple sugar water, 90 grams in a bottle per hour. And you have to drink that for several months to make sure that you are not getting cramps, stomachache, bloating. I've seen all this on the side of the road. You don't want to ruin your day with trying anything new. Protein and fat. I would avoid that in the race because it digests slower, and what you want to have is being as light as possible and not blurping and anything like that. Hydration. I was mixing my hydration and nutrition. So I was drinking sugar water and ISO drink because it's very easy to digest. If you eat solid food, then it will have to be diluted first to be able to digest it. and this causes distress in your stomach. You want to avoid it, and the ISO drink is just perfect 8% solution what you want. Electrolytes. Again, the ISO contains the needed electrolytes. If you are a heavy sweater, then you should test how much you sweat and supplement this amount. Practice your fueling in training. Super important. Several months it can take, but you can get it up to 90 grams or more, and then you are indestructible. Equipment setup. So it's very important that you have a working bike. Everything should work fine in the beginning of the race, and you should not replace it in the night before the race, because it will be definitely causing problems. If the chain is skipping, if your tire is not tight, you are screwed. Tires. I was picking a very aggressive tire, Maxxis Minion Downhill 2. This was not efficient, but very safe. So I didn't have to carry my bike ever. I wasn't afraid of having any punctures, but I paid for it with around 10 to 20% loss of efficiency. So I have checked many other people, and they were getting better times as I do, with much less power, with very lightweight bikes. Also the suspension is a similar story. I have a 160mm travel bike, and it was very comfortable, very safe. I didn't feel at all any difficulty uphill or downhill, but it cost me this mentioned 10 or 20% extra time. Next time maybe I would take a lightweight mountain bike to have a better time, if that's the goal. This time the goal was to finish. I would say one bottle is enough, because there were like a feeding station every 40 minutes, so my bottle was never empty. I had to stop for some gummy bears now and then, because I was training with that, not with gels, so I didn't dare to eat the gels from the feeding station. Spare parts. So I've seen many people going without any spare parts. I would say that that's a bit dangerous. In mountain biking, something breaks all the time. So as for me, I had all this with me, plus extra bottle, plus more clothes in my backpack. Decide what risks you are willing to take. Clothing and comfort. I think good quality bib short is must have. I was wearing two, so I had no problems at all, even at the end. I don't like to focus on this pain, so this is why I chose to wear two. Layering. It's super important that you are prepared for anything, because as for me, it was raining a little in the beginning, it was then hot in the middle, and it was cold at the end. So I was even shaking from cold in the downhill sections at the end. You have to take everything with you, and the forecast has no idea if it will rain or not. It will rain, definitely. Then the mental part, it's important to practice going long, alone, tired, hungry, cold, warm, whatever, because it all will happen. But you should just always look at the next 10 kilometers, the next climb, the next feeding station, whatever, and you will get it through. Positive self-talk is quite good, or music, I feel, to give you some energy. And also the people on the side of the road were a big help. For me, there were no down parts, so I was really cheered up by them and by the whole atmosphere. The why, if you are really at your limit, it is very important when you are getting these thoughts of, why did I start this race at all, or what am I doing here, or should I just give up and go home and eat a pizza? Then keep in mind, how much did you train for this, and how important is it for you? And finally, the troubleshooting. So in mountain biking, at least for me, I tend to have like a 10% chance per trip to happen that something happens. In an 8-hour ride, maybe it's like 30%, and I had 2 mechanical problems. It was fortunate it was just a drop-in chain, but it dropped once in the back and once in the front, both of them stuck. I had to use sticks and whatever to force it out again. I scratched up my hand, and it was very annoying to lose 5 minutes each time. So be sure that you can fix your bike, whatever breaks on it. And also, if you have a puncture or you have a flat tire or whatever, you should definitely practice it to replace it. And if you have no problem, then simply take away your fully working bike and try to put it together again. It's a big difference if you spend 30 minutes on it, because you cannot force back the tight tire, or if it takes you 2 minutes, as some people can do it on YouTube. And adapt to the weather. So as I meant, there was everything, and it was great to have everything at hand. I was really happy not to have scorching heat or pouring rain, what last year's people had, but I was prepared for that, and this was keeping me in peace of mind. I wish you good luck with your journey, and please tell me in the comments how it went and if I managed to help you. Bye bye.